Hey guys, Jack11 here, welcome back to another reaction, and tonight we're reacting to Come On, Feel the Illinoise, or Illinoise by Sufjan Stevens. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sufjan. It's not Sufjan Stevens as I thought it was originally. Anyways, more information on Sufjan Stevens. Sufjan Stevens is an American singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist. He has released 10 solo studio albums and multiple collaborative albums with other artists. Stevens has received Grammy and Academy Award nominations. So this guy's pretty notable. I've heard about this guy in recent times. I think his last project he released was, I think it was Javelin, it was 2022 or 23, it was one of those. Illinois is apparently his best one. I've been putting this one off for a while because, I've had other reactions to do, but I wanted to get to this one eventually, and I'm glad I'm getting to this one tonight because this is apparently a really good one. Apparently, it might be, I think it's a concept album by the looks of it. I think so, at least. I don't know, I'm just ready to listen to this. I've been waiting for this one for a while. This will probably be another long-form reaction, so expect minimal edits. Because this album's a 1 hour, 13 minutes. Oh, man. Alright, let's get into it. I am very ready for this one. Oh, man. Anyways, track number 1. Concerning the UFO sighting near Highland, Illinois. This sounds really nice.
When the revenant came down, we couldn't imagine what it was. In the spirit of 3 stars, the alien thing that took its form. Then to Lebanon, oh God, the flashing at night, the sirens grow and grow. Mysterious shade that took its form, or what it was, incarnation, 3 stars, delivering signs and dusting from their eyes.
That sounded really cool. I just don't know what it all means. That's the part I don't really get. But that sounded all really nice. I like his voice. I like the piano on there. I can't wait to see how the rest of this is gonna be. I got nothing to say. I just really anticipating this. Anyways, track number 2. Oh, this here's a good title for you guys. Track number 2, The Black Hawk War, or How to Demolish an Entire Civilization and Still Feel Good About Yourself in the Morning, or We Apologize for the Inconvenience, but You're Gonna Have to Leave Now, or I Have Fought the Big Knives and Will Continue to Fight Them Until They Are Off Our Lands. Great titles. Oh, God. That was pretty good instrumental. Sorry if it looks like I'm looking down. Look at the lyrics. There was no lyrics, but a lot of interesting tidbits throughout. Because, according to Genius here, a powerful instrumental. The Black Hawk War represents a struggle between indigenous Americans and the European colonizers. Looked on Wikipedia here, and the Black Hawk War was actually a real thing. It was a conflict between the United States and Native Americans led by Black Hawk, a Sauk leader. The war erupted after Black Hawk and a group of Sauks, Meswaskis, and Kickapoos, known as British Band, crossed the Mississippi River, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You know, United States and Native Americans, I mean, when haven't they gone at it? But I kind of feel stupid for not knowing that one a little bit. Otherwise, great instrumental. Great instrumental. Anyways, track number 3. Oh boy, here's another long title. Come On, Feel the Illinoise, Part 1, The World's Columbian Exposition / Part 2, Carl Sandburg Visits Me in a Dream. Okay.
Oh, great intentions. I've got the best of interventions, but when the ads come, I think about it now. In my infliction, entrepreneurial conditions take us to glory. I think about it now. Get our conversations, call the United Nations, if you got the patience, celebrate the ancients. Get our whole creation, call it celebration, for United Nations, put it to your head. Oh, great white city, I've got the adequate committee. Where have your walls gone? I think about it now. Chicago in fashion, the soft drinks expansion, oh Colombia. From Paris, incentive, like cream of wheat invented, the Ferris wheel. Oh, great intentions, covenant with the imitation. Have you no conscience? I think about it now. Oh, God of progress, have you degraded or forgot us? Where have your laws gone? I think about it now. Ancient hieroglyphic, or the South Pacific, typically terrific, busy and prolific. Classical devotion, architect promotion, lacking in emotion, think about it now. Chicago, the new age, what would Frank Lloyd Wright say? Oh, Colombia, amusement or treasure, these optimistic measures like the Ferris wheel. Conversations for the United Nations, if you got the patience, celebrate the ancients. Colombia.
Really liking this instrumental here.
multitudes, they reminded us of death. Everything is antiquated. Are you writing from the heart? Are you writing from the heart? Even in his heart, the devil has to know the water level. Are you writing from the heart? Are you writing from the heart? And I cried myself to sleep last night, for the earth and materials, they may sound just right to me. With all this feeling, everything is antiquated. Are you writing from the heart? Are you writing from the heart? Even in his heart, the devil has to know the water level. Are you writing from the heart? Are you writing from the heart?
That was probably supposed to transition, but like, that song was great. Yeah, that song was great. It has this almost theatrical vibe, which I'm pretty sure that's his goal here. But like, I really like how this is the instrumentation of this. I really like the instrumentation of this. I don't know what else to say. I feel like there's so much information going on. Like I can't, like, there should be something I need to be understanding here. Something about something about the Columbian Exposition or whatnot. I don't get some of it, but like, I just love the instrumentation. If that makes sense. I'm just really liking this so far. I don't know. Look, I'm not good with meanings of songs, okay? Anyways, track number 4, John Wayne Gacy Jr.
His father was a drinker, and his mother cried in bed. Folding John Wayne's t-shirts when the swing set hit his head. The neighbors, they adored him for his humor and his conversation. Look underneath the house there, find the few living things riding fast in their sleep. Oh, the dead. 27 people, even more. They were boys with their cars, summer jobs. Oh my God. Are you one of them? He dressed up like a clown for them, with his face paint white and red. And on his best behavior, in a dark room on the bed, he kissed them all. He'd killed 10,000 people with a sleight of his hand, running far, running fast to the dead. He took off all their clothes for them. He put a cloth on their lips, quiet hands, quiet kiss on the moon. And in my best behavior, I am really just like him. Look beneath the floorboards for the secrets
This really is, I think this is just, kind of tells a little story about, the real guy, John Wayne Gacy. Terrible man, but I must ask, and in my best behavior, I'm really just like him. Are you saying you committed similar crimes to him? Which, that's not good. Or is he like saying, and in my best behavior, I am really just like him? Mentally? That like confuses me a little bit. I'm not sure. That was a good song though. That was a good song though. I like how calm but like kind of dreadful it was. Anyways, track number 5, Jacksonville. I thought this was Illinois. I'd like to correct my stupid statement from a couple of minutes ago. I was thinking of the Jacksonville, Florida. I did not know there was a Jacksonville, Illinois.
I'm not afraid of the black man running. He's got it right, he's got a better life coming. Captain said, I folded right at the top of my head. I lost my sight and the state backs in. I follow my heart and it leads me right to Jackson. Right, then look where you're at. Turn around and I give it one more try. And I said things that I meant to say. The bandstand chairs and the Dewey Day Parade. I go out to the golden age. The spirit is right and the spirit doesn't change. She gave us a mirror, she gave us a map. If seeing is right, then look where you're at. give us the wine.
That song was great. Once again, that might be my favorite one besides the "Come On, Feel the Illinois" title track or whatever. That was great. It seems to be about according to Genius. The song is about Jacksonville, Illinois, and the poetically explores the past and present of the town from its history as a major stopping point in the Underground Railroad. Crap, I didn't know that. To being named after President Andrew Jackson, I could have guessed that. To the schools for the blind and deaf that's known for today, which I assume was named after Helen Keller here. Learned a lot about Illinois here. In terms of like once again the song quality, that song was great. That song was great. I got nothing else to add. All right. Anyways, track number 6, a short reprise for Mary Todd, who went insane but for very good reasons. Mary Todd Lincoln. Not understanding the correlation of that one. Mary Todd, I assume Mary Todd Lincoln, wife of, and later widow of, actually widower, I think is the word, widow of President Abraham Lincoln, who was assassinated, but what's the who went insane but for very good reasons? Are they saying like the reason that she has a good reason for going insane because she was literally there when her husband got assassinated? I don't know, man. That was fine. That was a fine song if you're curious. Anyways, track number 7, Decatur, or round of applause for your stepmother.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
Our stepmom, we did everything to hate her. She took us down to the edge of Decatur. We saw the lion and the kangaroo take her down to the river where they caught a wild alligator. Sangamon River, it overflowed. It caused a mudslide on the banks of the operator. Civil War skeletons in their graves. They came up clapping in the spirit of the aviator. Sound of the engines and the smell of the grain. We go riding on the abolition grain train. Stephen A. Douglas was a great debater, but Abraham Lincoln was the great emancipator. Chicken mobile with your rooster tail. I had my fill, and I know how bad it feels. Stay awake and watch for the data. No small caterpillar, go congratulate her.
Before we talk about that, let's move on to track number 8 real fast. One last woohoo for the Pullman. Okay. Deaconture was decent. I like the more like traditional kind of sounding instruments there. It's got a little bit of bluegrass in it, I feel like. That song was pretty good. I got nothing else to add on to it. Anyways, track number 9, Chicago. I was wondering why we get the song about Chicago in the album for Illinois.
All things go. Drove to Chicago. All things know, we sold our clothes to the state. I don't mind, I made a lot of mistakes in my mind. You came to take us. All things go to recreate us. All things go. We had a mindset. All things know. You had to find it. All things go. I drove to New York in a van with my friend. We slept in parking lots. I don't mind. I was in love with the place. In my mind, I made a lot of mistakes. In my mind. You came to take us. All things go to recreate us. All things grow. We had a mindset. All things know. You had to find it. All things go. If I was crying in the van with my friend, it was for freedom from myself and from the land. I made a lot of mistakes. 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 You came to take us. All things go to recreate us. All things grow. We had a mindset. All things know. You had to find it. All things go. You came to take
That was a great song. Probably like the most theatrical feeling one on the entire album, probably, besides Come On Feel the Illinois. That was great. Once again, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know. He made a lot of mistakes. I think that's pretty prominent. That song was great, though. Anyways, track number 10, Casimir Pulaski Day.
Goldenrod and the 4-H stone, the things I brought you when I found out you had cancer of the bone. Your father cried on the telephone, and he drove his car into the Navy Yard just to prove that he was sorry. In the morning, through the window shade, when the light pressed up against your shoulder blade, I could see what you were reading. All the glory that the Lord has made, and the complications you could do without, when I kissed you on the mouth.
I like those kind of bluegrass kind of parts.
Bible study, we lift our hands and pray over your body, but nothing ever happens. I remember at Michael's house in the living room when you kissed my neck and I almost touched your blouse. In the morning at the top of the stairs, when your father found out what we did that night, and you told me you were scared. All the glory when you ran outside with your shirt tucked in and your shoes untied, and you told me not to follow you. Sunday night, when I clean the house, I find the card where you wrote it out with the pictures of your mother. On the floor at the Great Divide, with my shirt tucked in and my shoes untied, I am crying in the bathroom. In the morning, when you finally go, and the nurse runs in with her head hung low, and the cardinal hits the window. In the morning, in the winter shade, on the 1st of March, on the holiday, I thought I saw you breathing. All the glory that the Lord has made, and the complications when I see his face in the morning in the window. All the glory when he took our place, but he took my shoulders and he shook my face, and he takes and he takes and he takes.
Wow. Just wow. That was heavy. It doesn't really fit within the rest of the context of the album, but I don't really care about that right now. That was great. It's like, oh my god, dude. Looks like someone in his life passed away. It looks like something about if I can remember, like I just listened to it. Okay, whatever. It looks like he lost someone to bone cancer, and just nothing seemed to work. He tried to pray, and it just didn't work. That's some heavy stuff. I love the instrumentation on it, though. It kind of reminds me of another song. It kind of has a little bit of a distinct style, but it's relatively the same. It's called Blood by the Middle East. That's what the song reminds me of a little bit. That was great. That song was great. That's one of my favorites on there. That was a lot to, like, just take in right there. Huh. That was a lot to take in. I don't know what else to say to that. That was beautiful, but, like, really sad. Anyways, let's on to track number 11. We got another long title. Track number 11. To the workers of the Rock River Valley region, I have an idea concerning your predicament, and it involves tube socks, a paper airplane, and 22 able-bodied men. What is your solution? Or idea, whatever. Ooh. Not sure what that was all about, but that was pretty cool instrumental. Kind of dark sounding, I like it. Anyways, track number 12, The Man of Metropolis Steals Our Hearts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Ooh, this sounds good.
Trouble falls in my home, troubled man, troubled stone. Turn a mountain of lies, turn a card for my life. Man of steel, man of heart, tame our ways if we start to devise something more, something halfways. Only a steel man came to recover. If he had run from gold carried over, we celebrate our sense of each other. We have a lot to give one another. I took a bus to the lake, saw the monument face, yellow tides, golden eyes, red and white, red and wise, raised the flag summer home, parted hair and part unknown. If I knew what I read, I'll send it halfways. Took my bags, Illinois, dreamt the lake, took my boy. Man of steel, man of heart, turn your ear to my part. There are things you have said, raise the boat and raise the dead. If you take us away, still we can say, only a steel man can be a lover. If he had hands to tremble all over, we celebrate our sense of each other. We have a lot to give one another. Only a steel man can be a lover. If he had hands to trample all over, we celebrate our sense of each other. We have a lot to give one
And now what's going on? That song was great. First of all, had more of a rock influence, unlike any of like the other tracks I've been hearing so far on this. Also, if that's not about Superman, I don't. If he's not describing Superman, that like come on, dude. I don't know what else anymore. But that song was great. That song was great. I really liked that. Anyways, track number 13, Prairie Fire That Wanders About. Okay. I kind of like that last part of the song. That was pretty cool. It's just probably naming off a bunch of Illinois things. I mean, why wouldn't it at this point? I mean, the album's whatever. I don't know what I'm going. I don't know why I'm even trying to explain that. Oh god, that was a great song though. That was a great song. Anyways, track number 14, a conjunction of drones simulating the way in which Sufjan Stevens has an existential crisis in the Great Godfrey Maze. Okay then. It's literally just an extension of the outro to the last song. I guess I don't know what I was expecting. It's just like it's just a sense from the ending of Prairie Fire that Warner's about. Not a lot to say about that, but why the title? Some of the titles confuse me on here sometimes. Anyways, track number 15, the predatory wasp of the Palisades is out to get us. Isn't the Palisades all the way out in California?
Thinking outrageously, I write in cursive. I hide in my bed with the lights on the floor, wearing 3 layers of coats and leg warmers. I see my own breath on the face of the door. Oh, I am not quite sleeping. Oh, I am fast in bed. They're on the wall in the bedroom creeping. I see a wasp with her wings outstretched. I come out wearing my brother's red hat. There on his shoulder my best friend is bit 7 times. He runs washing his face in his hands. Oh, how I meant to tease him. Oh, how I meant no harm. Touching his back with my hand, I kiss him. I see the wasp on the length of my arm. Oh, great sights of love. Stay alive.
Is it Illinois, perhaps?
Into the car from the back seat. Oh, admiration in falling asleep. All of my powers, day after day. I can tell you, we swaggered and swayed deep in the tower, the prairies below. I can tell you, but telling it's old. Terrible state and terrible storm. I can tell you, the day we were born. My friend is gone, he ran away. I can tell you, I love him each day. Though we have sparred, wrestled and raged, I can tell you, I love him each day. Terrible state, terrible storm. I can tell you, I can wait.
It's a bunch of bass. That song was pretty good. Once again, it's more like theatrical kind of sounding with like the backup singers and all. I don't know why, it gives me that kind of vibe. I like that one. Anyways, track number 16. They are... What is this title now? Hang on. Track number 16. They are night zombies. They are neighbors. They have come back from the dead. Ah! What?
begun to shake the dirt, wiping their shoulders from the earth. I know the nation's past. I know they rust at last. They tremble with the nervous thought of having been at last forgot. be 1,000 rooms to rest, helping us taste the bite of death. I know my time is past. I'm not so young, I'm not so fast. I tremble with the nervous thought of having been at last forever.
Okay, this sounds pretty cool. Okay, that last part was like really cool. Actually, okay, that last part was really cool. I love how it just kind of built up to that big epic chorus at the end. I really like that. That song was pretty cool. According to Genius, he's just listing off ghost towns, I think, in Illinois. Yeah, I think that's the case. Great song. Anyways, track number 17. Let's hear that string part again, because I don't think they heard it all the way out in Bushnell. I think that's what it says. Yeah. Did the people out of Bushnell hear it? I hope they did. You can thank Mr. Stevens here. Anyways, track number 18. In this temple, as in the hearts of man, for whom he saves the earth. None are like instrumentals intermittent. What are the point of these? Oh, that was transition. Okay. Once again, I don't know if I fully understand the point of those, but that was pretty cool. Anyways, track number 19, the Sears Tower. Got some more piano here.
In the tower above the earth, there is a view that reaches far, where we see the universe I see the fire, I see the end. Seven miles above the earth, there is a manual of mothers with his sword, with his robe. He comes dividing man from brothers.
I think the apocalypse happened in Illinois.
In the tower above the earth, we built it for Emmanuel. In the powers of the earth, we wait until it rests. In the tower above the earth, we built it for Emmanuel. Oh, my mother, she betrayed us, but my Father loved and bathed us. Still I go to the deepest grave, where I go to sleep alone.
This album, man, just... This album... This whole... Did the apocalypse, like, the biblical version of the apocalypse happen in like Illinois or something? Because that's what it's sounding like here. That was a very epic like storytelling kind of thing. Just what the heck is going on in Illinois? Still, that was great though. That song was great. Wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it was great, definitely. Anyways, track number 20. The Tallest Man, The Broadest Shoulders, Part 1, The Great Frontier, Part 2, Come to Me Only with Playthings Now. It's a whopping 7 minutes. Longest one on here.
I can in all forgetfulness and
That song was great. I like that second part a little better. That first part was, man, that song was pretty cool. Just, I wouldn't like, not my favorite one though. Anyways, track number 21, second to last track, riffs and variations on a single note for Jelly Roll, Earl Hines, Louis Armstrong, Baby Dodds, and the King of Swing, to name a few. That was cool, I guess. Anyways, track number 22 and final track. A long time to finish it off, because of course it is. Out of Egypt into the great laugh of mankind, and I shake the dirt from my sandals as I run. that was Come On Feel the Illinois, and wow, what a night, first of all, because that album just, wow. First of all, just there's so much going on there. Of course, with the many references to Illinois in there, with it being cultural references or like historical references, just there's probably loads of information I'm missing in there. But like his instrumentation, it's like a mix of theatrical, a mix of like traditional, like kind of like bluegrass, country. I don't know. A singer-songwriter. It's really interesting what he's got here. His lyricism. I gotta give his lyricism as well. Just like I love it. I love what he's doing here. Like his lyricism's like really good. I really like this. This is like this is great. Favorite songs were "Come On Feel Illinois," the title track, Jacksonville, Casimir Pulaski Day, and those are my favorite ones. If I had to choose one, probably either a Casimir Pulaski Day or Come On Feel Illinois. Least favorite, probably John Wayne Gacy Jr. or the Sears Tower. This is great. Like, I may have to do more reactions to Sufjan Stevens in the future, maybe, because this is great. This is like genuinely just great. I really liked this. I don't know like anything else to say. I really love his lyricism. His like, oh my god, there's a little bit of variety on here as well. Come On Feel Illinois is like kind of the more like pop-ish kind of remarks. Songs like Concern the UFO and Sears Tower more piano oriented. Casimir Pulaski Day is like more. It's like more just like somber like singer-songwriter-ish, and The Man of Metropolis Steals Our Hearts is more like rock-oriented. This was great all around. I probably have to listen to this again to like understand fully like what he's talking about here and there. Like, this is great. This is a great album. Really glad I did this tonight. I'm gonna give this like a 9. It really is that worthy of a 9. Holy crap. Like, oh my god, it's 12:47 as I'm recording. Holy crap. That was great. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna go to bed now. Anyways, that'll be it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for watching this. As always, I'm Jack1 Star. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.